So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have. Off the ball! Lacking in accuracy.
Oyarzabal really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Out to the right. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. That's a throw. Foot in. First quarter of an hour gone. Played out towards the right. Fagioli. Still goalless at the moment. Now Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have...
He's there to head it! Just off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found a way through. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Has another go! Gets good distance on it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
He is through here. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, and the shot! It's a goal! Again, and they are soaring! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man.
And the finish! It's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Gol! Ha segnato al 34esimo minuto, numero 16.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Oyarzabal. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Driving on and making good progress. And the counter is on. Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. He's had it taken off him. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. In with the challenge. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So off we go once more. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's had a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oyarzabal might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's gone for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's having a shot! It's anyone. And the volley. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he's gone looking for safety.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
That'll be a
è
throw.
di 28.997 spettatori.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Goes looking wide. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mikel Oyarzabal on 2 now and looking for 3. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Gets into some space. He's picked his way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Deftly away. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out to the left flank. Well read, nice interception. He's making a real surge on the left. Stood up well to him there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Oh, good take and there's the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Son Heung-min. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Deep cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Numero 29. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 6, il numero 10.
He's got away. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And he's managed to get rid. Out for a throw. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. 5 minutes left on the clock. He is through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header. No mistake. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Chooses to go cross-field. We are into overtime. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mikel Oyarzabal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So off we go then. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Valverde. Fagioli. And it's Messi. Ball out wide. Now it's Oyarzabal. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's ambitious. Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Good running, strong and purposeful. No, there's no going past him this time. Good ball, good take. Just about within shooting range. That's a sharp pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no end. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. He's shifted it to the flank. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get on the end of this? And it's played in. Jimenez attempts a clearance. That's gone for a throw-in. passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. Fagioli. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. Toyan Palo. That has not gone well. Mikel Oyarzabal pinches it off him. Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Goes for a shot! In he goes again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, this could be a chance. And they've got a throw. That's the throw. And he's managed to get rid. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Inter have...
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just... So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Chi la spunterà nel secondo? I nostri, ovviamente.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's free, he has got... Hangs in a... He gets big! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's Fascioli. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Inter Milan still chasing 1-goal deficit here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Akanji deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away.
Di 80.953 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Keeper has taken decisive action. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what has happened here? And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Pojan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
Well,
it.
now it's a race for the ball. And it's Messi. And here's Oyarzabal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? That'll be a corner. And he's taking no chances there. Drives it in. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Inter Milan are running out of time to save themselves. He's found some space. He charged for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's a throw. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's that, the end. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now: they lost it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Sapremo rifarci. Le sconfitte non fanno altro che renderci più forti.